Howdy, everybody. We are going to work on "I Fall to Pieces" today. Now, that song is a great classic. It's a fun song to play and pretty basic. I'm going to do it in the key of A. The actual song is in B flat. A is a much easier key to play it in, and I'll kind of do like the easy version part of it, and then show you towards the end. I'll show you some more complex stuff, and if you want to hang out to the end, I'll show you that little lead part that I just did. Um, so we're in the key of A. The intro is this is actually really easy to play, especially if you know your A major pentatonic. Here's your A major pentatonic scale here. Okay. Now I'm going to put this kind of more like in the intermediate lessons, I think. I'm not sure, but you should know this if you've been watching my videos. And then the major pentatonic, putting the major scale on it, looks like this. Okay, so it would be great to learn anyways, because I use this a lot in my lead playing, but there's these little double stops here. Now when you get to this point, you don't even have to move. Now underlying that, the chords are going to be da 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 dee. You can see there's that little third. This is your root and your third. Here's the D. Okay. So it's always good to kind of think of the chords that are underlying what you're playing. Makes a lot more sense. And it also too, if you're playing, you're improvising in the key of A. Okay, so it's something good to keep in mind in other tunes, okay? That way you get a little bit more bang for your buck. So let me do that again for you real slow. Okay, so you're on your A, and I like to play the A chord like this, like a lot of people play it like this or like this. I've always kind of played it like an A7. If you collapse your second knuckle, you get that, but a lot of times, you're limited. You can't really go anywhere, especially if you're playing a country tune or something with a major pentatonic. So here I'm putting the third in the bass. So if you have that with your first finger, now you have all these notes open. Okay, so we have that, then now the strumming on this is, you're going to have to kind of change it a little bit to do it just acoustically, because what's happening with this is kind of a syncopated rhythm. So what's going on with that, the bass is doing something like, so that's, all on the downbeats, 1, 2, 3, 4. But the rhythm guitar is doing the syncopated part is on the 1 and 2 and 3. So the rhythm. Then now this would be like if you have the you know, maybe a drum machine and a bass player, or you know, something to practice along with, because it doesn't sound that good just acoustically by yourself. But okay, so you can kind of see it wouldn't be lend itself well to just playing it acoustically. It would be okay, but be better to do like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so what's happening is, okay, so you're in the key of A. So this song is real basic. It's just a 1, 4, and 5. Because remember, in your key of A, what are your 3 main chords in the key of A? You got your A, your D, and your E7. That's your 1, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's all this is doing. Okay, and again, a lot of times simple is better, because this song, there's so many other cool things you can do, which I'll show you towards the end. That's why I like playing some of the country tunes. Okay, so now you're going to go to your D. Okay, so now notice when I'm on that A, notice where my third finger is. I can just slide that forward. So this is a D here. Okay, so you got A, 2, so that's the D, and I like to go down here so that way you can get this, does that little walk down. If you want to do this, you can do this little walk up if you like. Okay, and let me back up a little bit and go through that intro. I wanted to show you something else. When you do this, if you kind of want to get that that kind of effect that they have on the beginning, and they kind of do the same thing on that walk down. So when you do this, okay, so that would be the chorus. So it starts off on the chorus, and then so then the verse. I'm trying not to sing this so I don't get any copyright claims. So, do you want me to? And it goes into Never Met. Okay, so that's pretty much it, just in its basic form. Pretty easy, just 3 chords, and I'll show you some stuff that I like to do on it. So on that, now this is getting a little bit more advanced. You know, if you're just kind of a beginner, you're just fine just strumming. Okay, so and again, you don't have to do this alternate picking. You can get by, you know, maybe on acoustic, you know, it sounds just fine. There's just so many things. It's kind of hard to just play it simple because there's just so many different things you can put in here. But one of the things I like to do on the verse. So you'll notice on the verse they have like the kind of the background vocals. So I like to go like this. Well, it's really hard to do this without singing it. So this will be the verse. Da, 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 Let me do that again for you. So this is, like I said, this is kind of the advanced. Now right here, I like to slide up to this this shape here. It looks like a C sharp minor, but I'm actually kind of thinking it also as an E6 chord. Okay. So, and the other way of looking at it too is you can say, okay, this is an E, and the C sharp minor is a relative minor, but it sounds cool. Okay, so. So you can kind of see the difference between playing just a D chord or putting in this, you know, the sixth, or as I was playing the B minor. It's just kind of up to you, whatever you want to play. It's really a lot of fun. See, and I'm kind of doing this. This ends up being this is like an A6 kind of a thing. I always kind of like these open chords. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So okay. See, now that time I just, instead of doing the full B minor, if you just do the little triad here. Now the other cool thing about this too is, okay, so you got a B minor here and a C sharp minor. Well, look, here's a C sharp minor up here. And there's your B minor there. So now you've got and then we can go to an A6 there. Now, if you do this A6 here, you want to make sure that this seventh is, because otherwise you're going to end up with a 13th. So we want just this right here. And then of course, you know, we already did just a simple version of that. If you just want to strum along and sing it, that's fine. You know, and normally too, like if I was just playing this, just singing it, you know, I wouldn't be doing all this stuff in the background, because I wouldn't be able to do a very good job of singing. At least I wouldn't. Okay, so, but it's nice if you have another guitar player and you can do these really pretty sixth chords. So I'm a big fan of the sixth chords. I just like them. Don't know why, I just really like them. And let me show you that the little lead part that I did at the beginning. So if you do have the luxury of having a backing track or someone you can play along with, these old country tunes are just a blast to play lead parts on, and to also, you know, to improve your skill with lead playing. You know, again, so I always kind of laugh when people go, oh, ha ha, you know, country 3 chords. Well, hey, it's like someone just gave you a big backyard to play in, so don't complain, you know. That's the way I look at it, you know, because now, you know, you have time, a little bit of time to think, you know, and you can kind of do some cool things with, you can think around the chords, okay? So again, this is, you know, there's really no lead part in this song, and I'm doing just the lead part, like to the verse, but kind of my thinking behind this again is we did the A, so we're doing an A major scale right here. You can think of an A major pentatonic. Okay, but we've just turned that into a major scale, an A major scale here. So, and I just did a chromatic climb up here. Okay, so that's where the part where it goes to that A7. Okay, so I did a chromatic walk up on it. Okay, so you're on the D, and then it goes to the E, so we're thinking up here. Okay, so here's your A, and I'm thinking of a D. So right here, okay, so that's right out of this D shape. So what I did is I threw in an augmented in there, so we would have. easiest way to do that, so this is your root, third and fifth. Now, none of this stuff is actually the song. I'm just kind of making it. This is just kind of the lead that I used to like to do. So when it goes to da 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 da, so I'm here. So again, so we're thinking, here's your D, here's a D. So you've got to know your triads on like a lot of these things here. Okay, so I'm thinking this D triad. So we're thinking here's an E. Here's a little E7 there. So we're kind of jazzing it up a little bit. So this is an A. So when the song goes, so let me do that a little bit slower for you, okay? Okay, so that's kind of would give you lots of fun on that. And again, just you know, if you're not quite that advanced on the lead, you can play. You know, just let me see if I could show you how to do it. Just maybe in your pentatonic. So you could do something like that. I mean, it's just it's a little bit more. I actually think it's a little bit harder just staying into the pentatonic scale. But you know, if you're thinking this is your A, your scale, this is your D, and this is your E, your 4 and your 5. That'll kind of help keep you straight. Okay, so this kind of turned into a lead guitar lesson. So, but hopefully this has a little bit of something for everyone, maybe. But again, you know, play this song. It's a lot of fun. Great song to sing, and we used to play this in the band all the time. It always went over well. It was kind of a staple. You know, this is like kind of an old standby of songs that you do. You know, if you're old like me and you played in a country band in the past, these songs always go over well. Anyways, folks, thank you so much. I really appreciate you watching today, and I would really appreciate it if you would would be kind enough to subscribe, we'd be glad to have you, and hopefully, you know, I can keep making some interesting videos for you. Anyways, bye bye. Have a great day, and hopefully we will see you next time around.